welcome back to the games. And I've been doing Star Citizen videos now for nearly 2 years, and I think a video is overdue in regards to what do we think about how important we are to the direction of the game. Do we think we have a voice? Do you think we should have a voice in regards to what direction you want the game to go? Do we just blindly submit to Chris Roberts and close our eyes, pinch our nose, and let them shove whatever medicine they want down our throats?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
Or do we actually want to be a thinking individual? And not only are we the fan base, we are the funders of this game. Isn't it important for the designers, Chris, to listen to the very people that are funding them the game? Do they not want some layer, some standard of play, something that was promised in the initial video that blew all of our minds, that now seems to have this flavor to it that, you know, you can't do anything that you want. You can't really be anything that you want, because what is this content that we are getting? Is it player-driven mechanics, or are the player-driven mechanics that once we thought were going to be in the game that let us be who it is that we want to be are now starting to kind of disappear a bit? Yes, the initial video. Imagine. Remember how it sucked you in? You could be whoever you wanted to be. Like if you wanted to be like a manufacturer to make items different from one another, giving it more value or uniqueness, just like in Star Wars Galaxy, that perfect crafting. Wait, that's not in there? Well, that's okay, because I can be an amazing trader in a free market system where other players are actually determining prices by supply and demand principles. A thriving market where competitive and capitalistic spirit create a self-policing system that is very enriching and rewarding. Wait, no, that's not in there either. Well, that's okay, because I can become an entrepreneur. And I can find items on the market that I can buy and stash them and put them in shops across the galaxy and sell them to other players in need of those items. And no, NPCs have all that. NPCs really have all of that. I can't do any of that. Okay. All right then. And while I love this game, Star Citizens, while I always support this game and put out new videos, is because of the immensity of Star Citizen and what it means to me to be able to do everything that you can do. And lately I'm feeling like it's staring off in a direction, and for those people that want those aspects of the game, it's kind of like a large middle finger up to everybody that wants to play in those styles. I love PvP. I can even handle PvE. I can even handle the quest grinding, the mission grinding, okay? Because I understand that it puts storyline into the whole universe and kind of gets you in that way. But to me, after running mission after mission, it kind of gets old after a while, and I want that human interaction. Some people get down to the point where they're like, oh, I don't want your Star Citizen. I would never play your Star Citizen. And I'm bringing up points. I'm bringing up feedback for SIG to take to make the game as successful as they want. I'm including polls so they can gauge the temperature of what it is that people want in the game. Is it important for a game developer to listen to its fan base, especially when its fan base is funding them? We have heard this on numerous occasions. This is Chris's game. This is what we want because this is what Chris wants. Really? Really? That sounds, I don't know. I don't know if I would ever subscribe to that philosophy, because that would not make me a fair analytical thinker. That would not make me somebody that you would want to come to for any game review. That would not make me be a YouTuber that you should ever want to desire to say, hey, I wonder what this guy thinks about this game, or I wonder what he's thinking. Because if I were to be that way and just swallow down whatever it was that they were pouring down my throat.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap.
I couldn't live with myself. So again, I have a poll down below. I want you to click on it, and it's 2 easy choices. You know, do you think you are important in the creation of Star Citizen? Do you think you matter? Does your direction, the direction of the game, do you believe you should have a voice, essentially, or not? And there's going to be people that are going to argue with me and say, I don't want to play your Star Citizen, Al. I don't want a player-based economy. I don't want I don't want any crafting in the game. I don't want a shop. I'm not worried about brick and mortar. I don't want to own that. Really? Okay. All right. You just want a completely beep, beep, boop, boop experience, do you? All right.
What's the worst that can happen?
I hope you enjoy that game, because that is not a game I will like to play. It doesn't mean there can't be NPC shops. It doesn't mean there can't be NPC quests. That doesn't mean, you know, these things can be included and coexist with one another. But I really start to wonder about these very overly defensive stances that I see. It's very kind of this scary, you know, let's submit and just take whatever it is that Chris gives to us and be fine with that. Thank you, Santa, for the coal that you've given me this year. I love it. It's my favorite present that I've ever received. And the community themselves have been just so angry lately, to the point where recently, when I have actually linked a Star Citizen giveaway, giving prizes out for free, got blasted for doing it. I mean, these are free prizes to be giving to people playing the game, to try and bring more people into the game. I'm trying to not only bring traffic to my channel, but I'm also trying to get more people interested in the game. And the responses to the Star Citizen giveaway in Reddit was off the chain absurd, to the point where it was hostile. And how are we going to get more players into a game when you have very angry people that are overly defensive about mechanics in a game that are being hand-fed to them, and they have absolutely no say in the matter and are okay with it? What?
Now, don't you guys want to get off with me? I don't know. What? I want you to get off with me. Okay. Okay. Just follow my lead, guys. We're gonna get off together.
I'm never going to stop giving my opinions on this game. I'm never going to stop voicing up. But this poll is going to be important in telling me what type of videos I'm going to make, depending upon the outcome. If people truly say, I don't think I should matter that much in the creation of this game, not only will I just be like shocked in disbelief, but my content may just change to the point where, you know, I'll be like other YouTube content creators when it comes to Star Citizen content, and just put out everything you already know. Here, this is the update. Here, this is what comes out here. You know, to me, what a boring experience. But, you know, hey, if that's what the people vote for, then that's what the people want. And, you know, I might just kind of question Star Citizen all together if people were to vote that their voice didn't matter. I think that would be kind of scary. That's like, you know, living here in America, if people said, you know what, my vote really doesn't count. I don't think I should vote. I find a very disturbing trend here happening. And as stated, my video's intent is to have voices heard and to have SIG listen and possibly change the course of certain aspects to game design, which has happened, by the way, and because of our channel. So let me know. You might not agree with my viewpoints, but based upon, you know, taking polling of our audience, our community, you can see that the voice is there, that the people do have what it is, you know, the power. And shouldn't they? Shouldn't those who invest in a game that is fan create. I mean, like, we gave the funding to Chris. Shouldn't he listen? Sorry about that. I have social media going off like crazy here. But anyhow, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would love to hear. And please take this poll. I am very curious about this, and probably one of the most important Star Citizen videos that I have ever done, and it has nothing to do really with any of the content in the game. It has to do with the content of us, the players. So go vote, and let's watch this one. Let's see what happens here. Very curious. And to those who get angry, you know, at my viewpoints, go fuck yourself. And for those of you who get angry at my viewpoints and, you know, have great discussion with me and are positive and polite people, excellent. I like that. And for those of you who agree with me on these things, well, you're delightful. All right. Can't wait to see you guys on the next vid. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're into my content here, I make plenty other content other than Star Citizen. Go check out my channel. Go subscribe if you're new here. Great gaming community. And of course, always going to continue with the content. See you on the next vid, gamers.